Everyone, I've got a very easy chicken recipe to make today, and right here is a mixture of breadcrumbs, garlic, Parmesan cheese, parsley, salt, and pepper, and then you're just gonna add that to a pan of raw chicken and bake it for about 20 minutes. After it bakes, you're gonna squeeze your lemon juice on it to make it nice and tangy, and I usually serve it with some jasmine rice. So just gonna show you how it turns out when it's good and crispy. But basically I'm taking some fresh Parmesan right here, shaving it into my little bowl, and then using fresh garlic. You can use whatever you feel like using, whatever is on hand. I didn't have any fresh Parmesan, so I used the dried version, and then some salt and pepper to add, and also melted butter. I kind of do a combination of melted butter and olive oil, just because I use olive oil for everything. And then you have your plain Panko breadcrumbs. So this is going to give you that nice and crunchy flavor on top with the garlic. It's very kind of like rich and crunchy. You can mix your garlic and Parmesan mixture with your hands, or use a spoon if you don't want to get messy. And then you're going to take your pan of chicken, and you're going to spread the Parmesan mixture on top. So go ahead and just like generously dump this onto the pan of chicken. There's my son coming in. I'm just doing it really sloppy right now. I've got a lot of background noise in my house. It's a Sunday, and I'm going to show you what this looks like Sunday, and it's chaotic. So you spread this generously across the tops of the chicken, so it looks like that. Okay, then you put your oven to 400 degrees. You set it to 400 degrees, and you're going to let this stay in there for like 15 to 20 minutes. You kind of want to check it, make sure it's getting a nice little crispy top. And also you're going to spray some olive oil on top so it gets that extra crispy taste on top. And then I'll show you what the finished product looks like in just a few. Pardon my messy kitchen, and I'll catch you in just a second. If you have some spray olive oil or something, just go ahead and spray it on top of the crunchy stuff. And then you're gonna put it in the oven. Sorry, my head's getting cut up. Go ahead, put it in the oven 15 to 20 minutes as your rice is cooking. I can show you the finished product in just a few. Show you the jasmine rice that I put into the pot. I just use a basic Kroger brand jasmine rice, and I put about a cup of rice into the pot. That is basically 1 cup. So I'm adding it to the pot of rice with water. So I put like a cup and a half of water. I also added a bouillon cube. I didn't have any vegetable broth or chicken broth on hand, so this should do. So I also put salt, butter, and some parsley flakes into my rice, and that comes out nice and tasty and rich. And you can also put some olive oil or whatever, an alternate seasoning, whatever you want to do. But that's how I do it, just for this one recipe, and my son likes it, my husband likes it, I like it. So I'll show you, again, in a couple of minutes how it comes out. Dinner is ready. So I have the rice here. I'm going to dish out a little bit of rice for everybody. It's nice and steamy. And then just a little bit for everybody, maybe like big old spoonful. And I don't always get the consistency perfect, but my son likes to use the Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce on his, so he'll get that on top. But I'm just glad he eats dinner that the adults are eating. And then the chicken, this is how it turned out. It's nice and crunchy. I like it extra crunchy and baked on top. So I'm just gonna dish out a couple of tenderloins for everybody. And that is going to be our dinner for tonight. So thank you for checking it out, and I hope if you make it, it comes out great for you guys. And I gotta use my second hand so I can serve this up. But have a great day, and thank you again for watching. Bye.